Thursday o'clock. Welcome back. Strong earnings out from Tata Power last quarter. The Indian utility giant saw consolidated profits jump more than 70% on year to 5.5 billion Indian rupees, posting growth for the 9th quarter in a row. Tata Power says it is ramping up its efforts in renewables. Profits after tax more than doubled there as more of its solar projects came online. For more on the spring in, Praveer Sinha, CEO and also managing director at Tata Power. He joins us live from India's commercial capital, Mumbai. Sir, good morning. Great to see you, and hope you're continuing to keep safe where you are, and thank you for joining us. So you've got probably one of the biggest renewables businesses in your country, and you are set to ramp up your capacity very significantly. As part of that, of course, you lumped all of your renewables business into one umbrella portfolio. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the plan is eventually to spin that off and to list it. You're in the phase of raising money to back all that expansion. You're talking to, I know, among others, Singapore strategic investor Temasek, as well as the Canadian Pension Fund Board. Can you update us on how those talks are going?
Good morning, Martin, and such a pleasure to be in this show. You're absolutely bang on. We are ramping up our renewable business. We are already a 5 gigawatt company with plans to add 2 gigawatt every year. We are into EPC, we are into rooftops, solar pumps, and a whole lot of other activities related to renewable business. We are also into EV charging. So everything that is green and clean is something which we are working on. We are also, because of our plans to enhance the capacity, there is a need for capital, and to that extent, we are speaking to few of the investors. Nothing is finalized as yet, but yeah, the due diligence exercise is going on, detailed discussions are going on, and soon we should be in a position to finalize that to help us in our growth plans.
We have reports, sir, that CPPIB, the Canadians, Temasek plus General Electric, together are going to be investing or are up for up to $700 million, which would put an equity value of your renewables business at about $6 to $7 billion. Would that be accurate?
We are speaking to many people, so at this stage we won't be able to commit on any name as such, or give you an idea as to whom we are speaking. But you are absolutely right that we are looking at something like 700 million investment, which will help us to fund our future growth plans. We also announced yesterday that we'll be setting up a 4 gigawatt manufacturing capacity, which is for cell and modules, with an investment of nearly, about $500 million. So I think to fund all the growth that we have, it's important to get an investor on along with us, and together we will grow this business.
Praveer, how challenging is it to phase out coal from the portfolio, and where is Tata Power in that process?
So we took a stand 2 years back that we will not do any fresh investment in coal plants, and we will only invest in renewable projects, and that's our growth area. And what we decided is that as and when our existing coal plants, they have power purchase agreements, commitments to supply, as that gets over and that PPA term expires, we will discontinue operation of those plants. So we definitely have plans to discontinue the coal business. We took a stand, in fact, the first power company in India, which took a stand that 2050 we will become net zero. We've subsequently improved on that, and we are targeting something like 2045 or a little before that. So we are very much on our schedule to phase out the coal plants once they complete their term. But they are still doing very good business. We continue to get excellent cash profits from our existing coal business, and they will help us in our growth plans for renewable business.
Praveer, to what degree did the federal budget help business and industry make the transition to net zero? And do power producers like Tata Power need credits, subsidies to make renewables viable in the early stages?
There has been a lot of push from Government of India, and the federal government has been giving policy supports to encourage renewables. So today, for large renewable projects, when you transmit power from one state to another, there's no transmission cost. Similarly, a number of other initiatives have been taken, like there is a compulsory renewable purchase obligation that the state discoms or state utilities have. So many of the steps that are being taken are to encourage the penetration of renewable power in the country, whether it is the large utility scale or the rooftop solar or the solar pumps. And I think the steps that the government is taking will lead to large-scale transitioning to renewable energy in the years to come by.
And Praveer, and are green bonds on the agenda as well at Tata Power?
We again keep on looking at various financing options. Because of our good balance sheet and the group lineage that we have, we are able to source very competitive financing. So as and when anything like this is required, we definitely look at the market options and try to get the best terms for us.
Understood, sir. Thank you very much indeed for your time today, sir. Praveer Sinha there, CEO of Tata Power. Right, Time On comes online in just a few minutes. We'll get you set up for the train day there when we return in 2 minutes.